Boo! Just kidding. We're gonna do a quick video today. Sorry, I think I'm so funny. We're gonna do a quick video today on maximum effort day. Like we mentioned in the previous videos, working out on your table, anchor your table. In my gym, I'm able to drill holes in the wall and the floor. Okay, I can anchor my table with these cam over nylon straps. I've got two, and I just tie them to the table and anchor them to the floor. Planet Fitness will probably discourage you from drilling holes in the floor and the wall. So if you haul your gym to the table, if you haul your table to the gym, throw some plates on the table. I don't need these plates here. My table's fully anchored. I'm just showing you that. You drop some 45-pound plates on the legs of your table, that should anchor it. Now, obviously, 2 plates is not going to stabilize the table for myself. I'm 220 pounds. I'm lifting about 100. You know, there's 100 to 300 pounds in play there. But you do need to anchor your table. A lot of your power comes from wedging your feet against the floor, your hips up against the table, and your free hand against the table. So anchor the table. You guys doing these max effort lifts and the table's wiggling all over the floor just look funny. I have a single pulley system. I've had this for 5 years. It's not actually mine. Dave Dutton loaned it to me, and I'll tell you what, I've never gotten so much stronger since I had this. This is definitely worth the money. I see a lot of you people buying the one with the 2 pipes where you hang flat plates to it. Those things they wiggle and they move around a lot. And I also see a bunch of you with the Crosby machine. If you can't get one of these, and this was cut off of what I think was an old bench press machine or maybe a lat row machine, then those other 2 systems are better. But by far, a legitimate high quality pin machine is the way to go. Once again, I use nylon straps to attach the handle to the machine, only because it provides an infinite amount of adjustment. I don't. Jesus, Craig Andy Davis really needs to hire me a videographer. All right. That's better. This has been tied up. I just did that to get it out of the way. The knot you use, like I said, I'm only aware of 2 knots you can tie in a flat strap. One is the water knot for tying 2 straps together. We don't need to be concerned with that. And this one, which is what cowboys use when they tie saddles to their horses. I googled it. It's called a cinch strap. So to tie that, carabiner, put your strap. So pretend like your horse is sitting here and you're saddling up your horse. The strap goes through the carabiner and down. It comes around the front of the standing part. It comes back through, and then you pull it straight down there. Look how sexy that is. Almost looks like a little necktie. Woo-hoo, oh my gosh, they're so sexy. That looks like a necktie. This is a way of tying it. The knot secures, it's easy to untie. The only other variation you might want to do is when you bring it around, you come through the carabiner again, instead of pulling the strap flat through there, pull a loop through it, and you go, oh my God, that's so much sexier. The reason why you would do that is the knot's easy to untie, but when you have that, at that point you can just pull that strap up and it's even easier to untie. Everybody, you can set your own rules on max effort day. Here at Excellence Not Victory, we only have a few, maybe one. It might only be one rule. Our weights, our lifts start at a dead stop. Okay, so just for instance, we're going to Today we're maxing out on the multi-spin or supinated. So, multi-spin or wrapped around the bottom. Our max effort days start somewhere around neutral, dead load. The lift starts with the weight on the floor, and the first movement is to get the weight up. Does a couple of things. Your muscles in your body aren't fully contracted when they first engage the weight. That's one thing. Second, static friction is always higher than kinetic friction, so it requires a higher amount of force to get the weight moving than it does to maintain the weight moving. So it's like a deadlift versus a squat. If you think about it, a squat, you load up the bar. As you go down, you contract, all your muscles are under contraction, and that tightens them up before you explode up. A deadlift, you're kind of in a relaxed state when you lift it up. You would be able to deadlift a lot more if you pulled the bar off pins, went down, touched the ground, and came back up again. But you don't deadlift that way, we don't max out that way. So, dead start here, and then you just figure out what you're going to count as a rep. Okay? For today, and it doesn't matter, there's going to be a separate weightlifting video. As long as I can touch that handle to the peg, I'm going to count that. Or get the handle below the peg. I'll accept below the peg, and if I can't go below the peg, touch the handle to the peg. The theory behind max effort day is it's a way of quantifying your strength gains. Everybody says, well, I've been training for 6 months, I feel stronger, or my PRs are up. What's your PR? Well, I was doing this weight for 10 reps, now I'm doing it for 12 reps. Doesn't tell me you can lift any more weight. If you can lift 100 pounds for 10 times, and now you can lift 100 pounds 12 times, that just tells me you can lift 100 pounds. That does not tell me the maximum amount of weight you can lift, and it does not tell me your maximum amount of weight went up. Okay? So, 1 rep max. 1 exercise, 1 rep max. A lot of people say, oh, I studied your methods and they work so well. I maxed out on 5 vectors today. 1 exercise, 1 max, 1 week. When you have a light weight you can lift a lot of different weights, right? You can move a lightweight anywhere, right? Your max weight, you can only lift that one direction, only one particular method, okay? Whereas a lightweight, I can pin it way over here. When I'm actually at my max, there's only one way I can get that down. And if I add just a little weight to it, less than a pound, I can't lift any more. That's your 1 rep max, okay? Think about it. If I asked you to put a weight over your head, and it was a 5-pound weight, you could lift it over your head any number of ways. But if it's a really heavy weight, now you've got your back locked in, your legs are good, your shoulders are good, and you can only lift it one way. That's what you lift. If you're going to cheat, to the extent that you can cheat on these made-up exercises, cheat every single time, every single week. And then, of course, we pick 6, 10, 12, 14 different exercises, max out on 1 a week. If you're cycling 12 exercises, you will not repeat the same max effort exercise until 12 weeks go by. So every 12 weeks you get a chance to beat your record. All right? You do not max out on the same exercise more than every 3 weeks. Every 3 weeks is overtraining. You actually will see your lifts go down. Any questions? Put them in the comments. Thank you guys. Love you all.